full script with markers. Must be 1,200 plus words. Midnight hook. 3 months ago, Sarah had no idea that AI would change her life forever. 0:30 the setup. Sarah Johnson always thought her family was close-knit and loved. Growing up in a small town in Pennsylvania, she cherished the memories of family dinners, holidays, and vacations. Her parents, John and Linda, were pillars of the community, respected by everyone. But little did Sarah know, they were hiding a massive secret from her for over a decade. It all started 10 years ago when Sarah's grandfather, Edward Johnson, passed away. He was a successful businessman who had built a fortune through his investments in tech companies. His will stated that his entire estate, valued at $12 million, would be divided equally among his 3 children, John, Linda, and their brother, Michael. However, Michael had died in a car accident 2 years earlier, leaving behind a widow and 2 young children. According to the law, Michael's share should have been distributed to his surviving family members. But John and Linda decided to keep the money for themselves, claiming that Michael had left no heirs. They forged documents and bribed a lawyer to cover up their deceit. For 10 years, they lived lavishly, buying expensive cars, houses, and jewelry, while Sarah remained oblivious to the truth. Fast forward to 2026. Sarah had just graduated from college and was starting her career as a software engineer. One day, she stumbled upon an old photo album in her attic. As she flipped through the pages, she noticed a picture of her grandfather with a group of people she didn't recognize. Curious, she asked her parents about it. That's when things took a turn. John and Linda became evasive and defensive. They claimed that the people in the photo were just old friends and had nothing to do with the family. But Sarah wasn't convinced. She decided to dig deeper and turn to AI for help. Using facial recognition technology, she identified the people in the photo and discovered that they were Michael's family. Sarah confronted her parents with the evidence. They tried to deny it at first, but the truth was undeniable. John and Linda broke down and confessed to their deception. Sarah was devastated. She couldn't believe that the people she trusted most had betrayed her like this. But she knew she had to take action. She hired a lawyer and filed a lawsuit against her parents, demanding her rightful share of the inheritance. The case went to court, and after months of legal battles, Sarah finally won. The judge ordered John and Linda to return the money they had stolen and divide it equally among Sarah and Michael's family. But the real surprise was coming. As Sarah was going through her grandfather's belongings, she found a letter addressed to her. It was written by Edward himself, revealing that he had always known about Michael's family and had left instructions for his estate to be divided fairly. John and Linda had ignored his wishes and acted out of greed. The news spread quickly throughout the town, and John and Linda became social pariahs. They lost their friends, their reputation, and eventually their business. Sarah, on the other hand, used the money wisely. She invested in education, charity, and starting her own tech company. She also made sure to reconnect with Michael's family and build a strong bond with them. In the end, justice was served. John and Linda paid the price for their betrayal, and Sarah found closure and a new sense of purpose. The lesson here is clear. Honesty and integrity are essential values that should never be compromised. If you're enjoying this, hit subscribe. We post stories like this every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. Tomorrow, the sister's revenge 3 months later. Do not miss it. Subscribe and hit the bell. We drop new niche content every single day. The next story is even crazier.